Hello! Happy Saturday! Today is my weigh-in video day. Now, I did not shoot this video yesterday, being Friday, the actual day of my weigh-in, so I apologize. You're getting this right on the same day that I normally would be uploading, which is Saturdays instead of Fridays, and you're just getting it later in the day. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you about my weigh-in results, what went well this week, what didn't go so well this week, and what my plans are going forward for next week. So, without any further ado, why do people say that? Without any further delay, my weigh-in results for this past week is I'm up 1.6. I know! I'm just as frustrated as you are. What on earth is going on? Okay, so my meals and my choices of eating this week have been moderate compared to previous weeks where I've ate a lot. I think I'm actually plus for the month of July, which is sucky, but it's not like it's a huge gain. The thing is I was doing the intermittent fasting, as you guys heard me talk about on the last video, and I love that idea. My intermittent fasting intervals were 12 hours on and 12 hours off. 12 hours fasting, 12 hours eating. So this week going forward, I'm definitely going to change that up. As far as fluid intake for the week, I was talking to Paul on Instagram. His Instagram channel is Phenomenal Journey, and maybe I'll put a little insert of his name. But he was just asking me, do you think a gallon of water per day is too much? And he was just do you know research on whether or not it truly helps benefit the body as far as losing weight? Not benefit the body and all the organs and all of the other side effects that drinking a gallon of water would do, flushing out the kidney and helping the skin and, really just making sure that the fluid in the body is plenty instead of depleted, which we usually always are. People in general, humans in general, run more on the dehydrated side than they are hydrated. So just in generally speaking, is a gallon of water even beneficial for weight loss? And I was like, that is a great question. So I didn't do any more research. I just gave him my opinion as far as my nursing opinion, and basically what I just told you was that, it helps the organs run well. Just making sure to flush the system out on a daily basis is good, but is a gallon necessary? And again, my viewpoint, and I've said this in the past on previous videos, is that if your urine, when you're peeing in the toilet, if your urine is light yellow or clear, then your body is well hydrated. It just is that way. When your urine in the morning, and we're not talking about the very first morning pee, because that's always going to be more concentrated because it's just been saving up all night long, and so we're talking about further into the day. And so, yes, I don't know if drinking a gallon of water per day is necessarily the goal, if that's even helpful with weight loss. And so, like I told Paul, and I'll tell you guys, I'm going to do a little bit more research on that, see if I can find some research articles to either support it or not support it, and just kind of come back on here and tell you guys what I find maybe next week. Generally speaking, this week I have not been hitting my gallon watermark intake goal. It's usually about a half a gallon. So I'm okay with that, because it seems like by the end of the day I feel good with that. I'm urinating through the day, my urine is clear to light yellow, and I feel good. So I'm just going to kind of go along my week that way. My other goal this week was to get 10,000 steps daily, and so there was at least 3 to 4 days that I actually hit 10,000 steps. outside of that, I was between like 7,000 to 8,000 steps per day. So that's okay. I feel like I did better in that department, because recently here I've had a lull, and it was primarily had to do with the weather outside being so blasted hot and humid that it's just no fun to even be outdoors walking. And by the time I get off work, it's like the hottest time of the day. So and then by the time it cools off, then all the mosquitoes come out and bite me up. So yeah, unless I want to be doused in bug spray and then go for my evening walk, which I have done a couple of days this week, it's just hard, because then you're coming home and you're just full of bug spray. But that's just the way I do it. So what didn't work? Again, I think what tripped me up was maybe I was under on my calories. No, because I was tracking this week using my iTrackbites app, and I think that went well. There was a few days that I went over, but there was some days that I was under. So I think I'm just not at a good balance there. We were just saying goodbye at the beginning of the week to my mother and father-in-law, so maybe there was a couple meals throughout last weekend that kind of threw me off. But usually if I'm overeating on the weekend, by the time Monday hits and by the time Friday's weigh-in is, I'm pretty good as far as being ahead of myself and getting back on track fairly quickly. So I can't say it has to do with that either. So I don't know. It was my husband's birthday. I mean, I could give you a lot of excuses as to what I think where things went wrong. There was more snacks in the house. That's an everlasting battle. I just always have snacks in the house. However, we do have a new crop of produce from our garden. So this week we have a high amount of cucumbers. So that's a good thing. I was eating more cucumbers this week, so that feels good. We've got tomatoes and onions and garlic. They're still plentiful. And so, just adding more of those choices into our meals each week. I didn't do a meal plan this week. There you go. I did not do a meal plan this week because by the time my parents left, or my mother and father-in-law left on Tuesday morning, we had multiple meals left over in the fridge that I was like, I'm not making any more food this week. We're just going to eat up leftovers of whatever we have, which is what I did. I just kind of nibbled on leftovers throughout the week. So I think that might have been where my downfall is because when I'm planning my meals, I am on target. So do you guys plan meals? Is that something that you're finding is like the difference between, losing weight, staying on maintenance without weight gain or weight loss, or weight gain? I just would like to know, because otherwise, maybe I'm the only one that has that as a reaction. So going forward in the week, this coming week, if you didn't know it, my birthday is on Tuesday. I am going to Minneapolis this weekend to be with my daughter and my girlfriend and my sister and my brother-in-law, and we're all just gonna go out to eat tonight, actually. It's Saturday. And then I don't have any plans on Tuesday, the birthday itself, so this is like my gathering, my birthday party, if you will. And I know what restaurant we're going to, so I know the menu ahead of time, so that's good. And then we'll just kind of take it from there. I'm going to enjoy myself, but not to the extent of regretting. Nobody likes waking up feeling those feelings of regret from eating too much or overeating or eating the wrong items or whatever. So I don't like waking up feeling that either. So that's my goal. That's my plan. This is what I plan to do. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update on how I'm doing. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate you guys watching my content. I wish there was more content that I could bring. I think maybe I will be doing a separate video altogether that does talk about that topic that Paul and I were discussing as far as water, and does more water in the day equal weight loss or a better outcome for weight loss? And then maybe just bring that to you guys too. That'd be fun. All right. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like and subscribe. You can hit the notification bell if you'd like. although I'm pretty much every week. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, just make sure to go check me out over there. I do daily little Instagram stories. My name is Activerachelanne over on Instagram, and we will see you guys next time. Take care.